I just pull up in my coupe. I might just fuck on your boo. Look at my hundred stay blue. Oh, yeah. I fuck your bitch at the school.
Diving that bitch at the pool. Look at my channel too cool. Now she said she falling in love. She fell in love with the drugs.
Hey, I just might make her my boo. She fell in love with the jewel.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reem, and I'm back with another video for y'all. This video I'm going to show y'all how I get over 100k XP every MyCareer game. As y'all can see right now, I am rocking that good old 96, man. You already know. I'm going to show you guys how I set up my offense, how I set up my defense, how I set up my lineup. I'm going to show you all that good stuff. But before I get to any of that, please make sure, if you are new to my channel, hit that sub button, turn on those notifications. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's get it. Alright, before I get into it, shout out to Man Groundhard. You know, like, he basically laid the me watching this video laid the foundation down for this, for this little method here. But first thing I'm going to do is show you guys how I set up my lineup, because that is by far the most important part of the whole thing. Right? Alright, so as you can see, my lineup's already set. Pro tip, the best place to put yourself is at the 3. The best place to put yourself to do this method is at the 3, because you want to get charges. Charges are a big part of this method. So what you want to do is you want to put yourself at the 3. Because some teams they have the small forwards bring the ball up, but that's very rare. But most of the time it's either the point guard or the shooting guard that brings the ball up. But you want those players to run into you, so you get the charges, so you can get the extra 20 to 25k, which is going to help you towards getting 100k a game. So make sure you put yourself at the 3. Anyway, another thing, you want to surround yourself with shooters. Like, everybody on your floor, everybody in your starting 5 must be a shooter. For example, I got him, Chuck Perkins, what the fuck that shit says. He's a 91, 83. Y'all know me, I'm a pure sharp, so mine's 96, 84, and 88. Now, I got Bledsoe coming off the bench. Now, another pro tip. To avoid 2K putting you back at at your normal position, because normally in my normal position I'm a point guard. So before, when I was doing this method, I would notice that 2K would continuously put me back at the 1. So to avoid them putting me back at the 1, I put a regular, just a pure point guard. As you can see, under position, it just says PG. I don't see nothing else. So that's what I call a pure point guard. So I put a pure point guard at the 1 spot, and to avoid them putting me back at the point guard position when they do a little the 6-man rotation, I have a pure point guard at that position. So that way, 2K would just rotate those 2 guys in that 1 position, leaving me at the 3 where I want to be, so I can continue to get the charges, all that good shit. Now, all these other players, all these guys are non-shooters, so I don't really care for them. So basically, whatever team you're on, you will want to find the best shooters that you can. Now put your very best shooter at the center position, so that way, you know, when you're going in, like this method, it requires you to drive. You're basically driving. You can be doing acrobatic layups and you're doing floaters. So you won't be able to do that if the computer's coming in for the help defense. Now, the point of having shooters is so that the computer will stay with their man, thus leaving the paint wide open for an open drive every single possession. Well, most of the possessions, because still like they still play help defense on some cocksucker shit or whatever. But most of the possessions you will get an open drive. So this is how I set up my lineup. Like I said, whatever position you are, if you're already a small forward, you're good. Now, in my case, like I said, I'm a point guard, so I needed a regular, like a pure point guard to fill that one position, so 2K won't continuously put me back at that position. So I have that. I have Bledsoe and I have Perkins. They're both regular point guards, so I have to worry about being put back at, you know, the one. So that's basically how I set up my lineup. Now I'm going to show you guys how I set up my defense and how I set up the offense in game. So I'll be right back. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Alright, so now we are in game. I'm going to show you how I set up my offense and my defense. Now on defense, I call half-court trap. Now I know I didn't say this before, but I'm pretty sure this should be obvious. If you are not a point guard or at least a 91 overall, you cannot call plays. Like you got to be at least a point guard or a 91 overall to call plays. Now on offense, I space the floor and I call a 5 out. Now what I do is I call for my big man to come to the screen every possession. Now you see it says I hit R1 so you can fade, and then I drive to the basket. Now I would either do a floater or an acrobatic layup, and that's pretty much how that goes on offense. Now on defense, I come up and I try to draw the, like I just did. See that? I come up and I just draw the charge like I just did. Like that's pretty much how the method goes. You know what I'm saying? So on defense, you try to draw as many charges as you can, and on offense, you know, you call an ISO, call for a big man for the screen, and then you do a dribble move into the screen and go the opposite way, and then either double tap square or you just do a floater, and that's pretty much how the method goes, man. You know, you just do that over and over. Try to draw as many charges as you can. I didn't get it that time, but you try to draw as many charges as you can. And that's just pretty much it for that method, for the method, man. I'm not going to have you guys sit here and watch this whole game, but that's pretty much how I do it. You know, I'll do the dribble move into the screen, or I'll just, you know, shoot a floater. I didn't hit that. And I will shoot a floater. Now, the layup package that I have on is unathletic small. That's the layup package that I have. So that's the layup package that I'm using for this method. You know, you just come, you know, you come down, double tap square, do the acrobatic layup, or you do a floater. Now, there's a limit on how many floaters you can get. I think it's 45, he said in the video. It's 45 floaters, you know, and then it's capped at 45. So I usually do like 40, and then I just start doing acrobatic layups. But sometimes I just do straight acrobatic layups and no floaters. It all depends. It doesn't even matter. I mean, either way, it's still gonna get over 100K. I messed up. But anyway, man, that's pretty much it for this method, man. That's all you gotta do. On offense, call for a screen, dribble move, go to the basket. Defense, try to draw as many charges as you can, man. And that's pretty much it. If this video helped you out, man, please help me out by giving me a sub. Please share the video with your friends. You know, you never know who it may help. But in the meantime, between time, man, it's your boy Reem, man. Also, before I let you guys go, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on charges. I'm going to show you guys how I showed you how I set the charges up, but I didn't show you guys in detail, you know, how, you know, where I stand at and everything, all that other good shit. So I'm going to show you guys that in another video, probably today or maybe tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to show you guys in detail how I set up my charges and all the different ways around. You know, because like in 2K, like the players sometimes they're trying to avoid you, so you have to beat them to that spot. So I'm gonna show you that as best I can in the next video. But anyway, in the meantime, in between time, man, it's your boy Reem, man. I'm signing out. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.